get started. Today we're meeting to discuss David's IPP. If y'all can sign in, please. So we're here to discuss goals for David for the upcoming future. First, let me tell you that David is doing great things here at the program.
Excellent.
Good to hear.
So let's set some goals, shall we?
All right, I love goals. Let's go.
All right, then let's start with input from his care provider. What goals do you have in mind for David?
Well, I think David should work on his hygiene more.
Good one. I like that. No more hygiene. He shouldn't smell. He should not smell.
Okay, good goal. David should work on his hygiene more. Okay, good. Now, service coordinator, do you have any goals that you want for David?
I sure do. I'd like to see that David gets a full-time job.
Yeah, full-time.
Yeah, more pay, full-time job. 40 hours a week.
I don't want a full-time job.
Oh, okay. Here at the program, I think David should be on time more.
What do you mean?
Well, he has been late a few times, and I think he should be on time every day.
Not just on time. Early.
I need to take the bus over here.
Oh, I have one. Let's have David never grow facial hair. I find that being clean shaven is always better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no shut face. No shut face.
Excuse me, what are you two talking about? You both have facial hair.
And while we're on the subject, I don't think David is ready for dating.
True, not ready.
Yes, agreed. Not mature enough.
No dating. You see him with the girls?
So we're all in agreement? No relationship for David for this kind of year?
No dating.
No, definitely not.
No, a relationship is clearly out of the question. David, I have to ask a few health questions.
Oh, good.
So, he's taking care of himself and eating, right?
Yes, all the time.
And he sees his doctor when he needs to?
Yes, all the time. He loves his daughter.
Good. And his teeth, he brushes them daily, right?
I don't have any teeth.
Whoa! This is not how it should be going on.
No.
No!
What are you talking about? We're his support team.
Yeah, we're his support team. Casey, we're here to give him his support. After all, this is his IPP.
Definitely, yeah.
This is his IPP.
Do any of you know what an IPP is? Do any of you know what the I in IPP stands for?
Intelligence.
Incubus.
Insane?
Inhumane?
Immigrant.
Igloo?
Wrong again. The I in IPP stands for individual. Yeah, that's what I thought. Individual, which means that David's voice needs to be heard. This is his goal-setting meeting, not yours, and definitely not yours, man. David, you okay, man?
Not really.
Wow, unbelievable. Okay, they clearly got this wrong. But before we can go back to the IPP, let's take a little history first. So let's talk about the Frank Lanterman Act. The Lanterman Act was created by Frank Lanterman, a well-regarded, highly respected advocate who served in the Assembly for 28 years. The Lanterman Act is 40 years old. The Lanterman Act is a law that gives people with developmental disabilities in California the right to services and supports that allows them to live a more independent and normal life.
The Lanterman Act also gives people with developmental disabilities the right to make choices, where to live, who you want to hang out with, where you want to work and attend the day program, how to have fun. Okay, I'll transfer your call. You're very welcome. Have a nice day. It's important to know your rights. The Lanterman Act talks about you being important and valuable. It talks about making choices and decisions for your life. Regional centers and service providers must support you to meet your life goals. Know that the Lanterman Act protects you. You should have rights like everyone else. You should get good service and programs. It's your plan, your IPP. It is important that you know your rights. Knowing your rights can make you a good advocate to make your own decisions. Protection to make sure you are treated well to get the services you need. Knowing your rights also gives you power to speak up for yourself.
Great, good job. Take 5. So what exactly is an IPP? Individual Program Plan. It's not just a piece of paper. The IPP is proof of your choices about your life, a contract between you and your regional center to help you be safe and more independent. The law says that you have a right to your own written individual program plan that lists your goals and the services you need. This is sometimes called a person-centered plan. So get ready for your IPP meeting. Be positive. You're good at a lot of things. You have good ideas about what you want.
Take time to think about your dreams, your goals, your services, and those who can help you get there.
And who helps make your IPP? You do, along with the regional center, family members, and other support, and people important to your plan. You can decide who comes to your IPP meeting. You can have it wherever you want and whatever time that works for you.
And who controls your IPP meeting? You do. You decide on the services and supports you will need to become more independent as a person with your planning team. You and your team will put the plan together and write it in your IPP. Hey, David.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So, David, you've been listening to all of what we've been talking about. You ready to show everybody out there what your IPP is?
I am now.
And show them how it's done. This meeting is about you. You have the most important voice in the room. Your meeting is a safe place to say what you like and want in your IPP. Nothing can be written about you without you.
Some services in an IPP, supporting employment services, help to get into school or a training program, support to live in your own place, doing fun things in the community, transportation, and learning how to use buses.
Natural supports for you. Natural supports are help or services in the community from family, friends, and neighbors that help you do what you want. An example, a friend who could drive you to work. Natural supports should be part of your IPP.
And there are generic support services too. Services available to the public, including you, at little or no cost. Examples: IHSS, public transportation, community college classes, recreation. These services should also be added to your IPP.
Consumers and their planning team members must consider all generic services and natural support services before a regional center can fund any type of services that can meet the consumer's needs identified in their IPP.
A regional center cannot purchase any service that you may qualify for as a generic service in your own community.
If you choose not to pursue a generic service that may meet your need, the regional center will not be able to provide that same service to you.
All right, today we're meeting to discuss David's IPP. If you all could sign in, please. David, are you ready? You called this meeting. Let's talk goals.
I am very ready. First of all, my first goal is that I would love to work on my advocacy skills, so I want to take the advocacy class.
Standing up for yourself is the best thing for
Wonderful.
you. Okay.
And second of all, I would love to do the acting and post-production class.
Okay.
Well, I
That's
think you'll be
good.
really good at that. Knowing that you are, yeah.
Acting it is.
And third of all, I would love to be on the student council.
Oh, wow.
It's important to understand your IPP, so ask your IPP team to explain words and information you don't understand.
That's right. Make sure to ask your family member to write your IPP in words that you can understand.
And don't be afraid to choose a person in your IPP to help you explain your IPP if needed.
Remember, you are your IPP.
With the Lanterman Act, you have rights like any other person in California.
You should get good services and programs.
You can speak for yourself and lead your IPP.
Don't forget to prepare for your IPP meeting.
You make your plan, your IPP, with the Regional Center to help you live, work, and enjoy.
Because the I stands for...
Individual.
Do you understand your IPP? Do you know that you can ask someone to help you understand your IPP? Add the name of a person to your IPP who can explain it to you. And how do you contact David? Alta California Regional Center, Consumer Advocate David Lopez. Phone number 916-978-6366. Email address is dlopez@altaregional.org.
Rolling. Settle in. Action.
Know that the Lanterman Act protects you. You have rights like other people in California. You should have good service. This
Any questions? Would anybody like to ask any questions?